Anthony Albanese is digging in on the coalition's tax policy, telling Sky News the government only has a mandate for the first stage of cuts. He says Labor will discuss the matter on Monday after reports of increasing internal pressure to pass the entire bill. Anthony Albanese has reportedly been facing pressure from his own front bench to vote through the government's tax cuts in full if the three stages won't be split. But the opposition leader is still only expressing support for the first round of tax relief due on July 1. He argues Labor has a mandate of its own.
But of course many Australians voted for us at the election as well. Essentially it was a...
Well, only 1 in 3 Australians voted for you at the election.
Well,
41%
more people voted Labor than voted Liberal at the election, by the way. The emphasis that they had during the campaign was on the tax cuts coming in on July 1. We support those and we'll vote for them.
The opposition also wants a breakdown of how much money will go to high-income earners when their tax rate is flattened to 30%.
The government hasn't given us the information that we've asked for, which is reasonable.
All of the necessary information is in the budget papers. Labor knows that the third stage, which they're arguing about, is $95 billion over the medium term.
The tax cuts in contention won't kick in until 2025.
The idea of in 2019 saying that you know what the economy is going to look like in 2024, 2025 is really a triumph of hope over economic reality.
The Labor leader is also backing the Reserve Bank Governor's call for immediate stimulus through infrastructure spending, something the government is mulling over.
We will continue to consider what is affordable, what is sensible and what is required.
It would be a foolish government that's not listening to the economy.
The bill is set to be the first item on the government's legislative agenda, but Mr Albanese says there's no rush to clarify his position.
We don't have to make a decision on Monday. We'll have a discussion, but the legislation won't even be introduced till the following Thursday.